Welcome back to Satisfactory. We're just going to jump right into it. Today, though, I have something a little different. A lot different. We're on to automated wiring to start making our assembly director. But I was wondering, what happens if I go back and look at my old blueprint? Look at this. Oh my god, it's so old. You could tell the design is just a million ways different. The only thing I got right is the stripedness. First of all, it has it has the outer parts as part of the blueprint. Normally now I don't do that. I guess I did these like that though. But I think after I did that, I realized how expensive it was. So now I built it without that. Try to come back to it later. Then when I go in here, so the stackable tower is here, but this looks like there's going to be a problem. This is technically going to go right through this light. And the fact that I even use the light, I'm going to drop this light. Oh my god, everything about this. Probably don't need this. We can put that in after the fact. So it's a little easier to build. Obviously, I made a couple mistakes. I put the power right in a line with the lift. But then I've got all these extra additional power. What was I thinking? Oh my god. Let me look at this for a second. Is there power connected down here? It's not connected. At least it's not connected on this side. I think I will connect all of this. And then we can connect it vertically here. This really doesn't need to be a double prong. Ooh, that's a lot of power. All right, so then what are we talking about? It says it was a... Did I put any notes? I'm laughing because I know I didn't put any notes, but we gotta try. So I'm taking in iron ore. Oh my god. Was I on my build a blueprint that can take in basic requirements and make whatever you want from it kick? Go from iron ore to thermal rockets in one blueprint. Oh yeah, actually that looks like exactly what happened. Let's see, the iron ore comes in here and goes in here and gets smelted. Oh, look at that. I have all the recipes clocked down. It's clocked down a little bit to 24. Goes in here. Iron ingots make wire. That's why that's 20. Wait, why is it 24? It's actually 25 if you want to be technical about it. Because this one is taking on 12 and a half and this one's taking on 12 and a half, so that's 25. Oh, I don't mean to come in here and tweak my past self, but looks like that's what we're doing. So there you go. Look how slow this is. Oh no. Mark III belts? 270 resources per minute. I don't think there's any way I could allow that. We've got to upgrade this. Okay. Oh, especially since half this iron ore. Let's see, it comes in down here, goes directly in there. Then we make some wire. Then on the way out, half of it goes in here. And we make a tiny amount of steel. Wow, that's clocked way down to 4 steel. And let's see, the steel comes out of there and goes over here where we're making steel pipes. Steel pipes come out of there. Looks like they go up here. Oh, I obviously skipped a level or a step somewhere. Let's see, it goes out. Where is this? This foundry kicks out over here, goes... It looks like it goes in here. Yeah. Make steel pipes. Then it goes up here. Oh, it goes all the way up and comes over here. In which case it takes in some of those wires that we made. To make a stator. That stator goes around and over here. Comes in here with a little bit of that cable. So half of the wire gets used as wire for the stator and the other half gets used as cable. So it gets processed up to cable. And then you have automated wiring. Huh. That's actually not terrible. Of course, you only end up with 1 per level. That's the terrible part. One stator, 20 cable. So let's see. How do we go for cable? That one's wire, that one's wire. And this one's cable. If I set this to 20 cable, it wants 40 wire. Oh, I guess we do need a little extra wire to make the stators. Unless there's a secret stator maker up here. That's the steel pipe side. This guy's making wire or taken wire over here. It's going out straight into a splitter, and then it shares the rest of the wire to make cable over here. This one is exclusively for making cable. This one's half. So this guy's actually making 22.5 wire. It's making basically half the wire it actually needs. So this isn't really one, because it's only making 0.5 stators. This guy is making 22 and a half. Yeah, so it's actually 0.5 stators per. $20 cable. It's the right amount of cable. I mean, maybe if we could squeeze a little bit. We could add 2.5 wire to this side's wire, which would be 25 wire. Or we could just accept that this is actually 0.5 automated wiring per. I think I'm just gonna accept it. I kind of want... Oh wait, I do have vertical nudge. Will it let me? It will let me. I was worried it wouldn't let me go into nudge mode. I want to make this white, so I was thinking about that. Somehow I thought, oh, I'll just type it in and it'll work. Not exactly. This is going to be a very sterile building, because there are lights in here. but they're controlled. I don't think there's a controller box in here. So they're just going to be white. It's almost louder inside when it rains than outside. I think I should, at the very least, upgrade the input and output belt of all resources. Alright, let's get out of here. I think this is about ready. It's going to have all this white light beaming down. Uh-oh. I guess I technically haven't unlocked the basic wall with the steel look and feel. I don't mean to rhyme, but I do have the time. Let's see. So it looks like I only labeled the iron ore as I... That's kind of true to my nature, but I think we need both. I'm gonna label them both just so we know exactly what we're supposed to put into this thing. We need iron ore and coal. Not a bad blueprint. So it's net 0.5 AW per minute per click. Input iron ore and coal. So now we need a place for it. Ugh, that's gonna be the tough part. It'd be nice if there were a place that had iron ore and coal nearby. I could connect it. I could connect it to, you know, I'm kind of thinking somewhere way off in the middle of nowhere is actually where my head's at. The problem is you need the coal and the iron ore to be relatively close. Well, why do we have a dismantle crate over here? Oh, right there in front of me. I need a good place. I guess the coal and the iron don't have to be right on top of each other, even though it'd be nice if they were. He actually knocked me back into the hyper cannon. How rude. Just rude. Alright, we're gonna just power pole our way out there. Oh, looks like we already have a bit. It also seems like the rain is extremely loud. I mean, I gotta stop for a purple power slug. This coal location's kind of terrible. And it's impure. It keeps getting worse. I mean, this guy is mad. What I want to do is crank out a quick set of power shards. Boy, he's taking shots. Oh, is there two of them? Oh, there's actually two of them. Sheesh. Just give everybody a chance to cool down a bit. I think I'm going to keep my purples for sure. Now let's just put a quick drone, I think. Oh, that's right into it. Okay, that's a little too close. I didn't think it was going to be quite that close. Even I have my limits on clipping. Well, let's just see if we can go around the world here a little bit. So much easier just to nudge things. How am I getting... Oh. From when we... You know, I still haven't made my shard. Knowing that I could summer sloop them, I don't want to do too many, but our summer sloops are at home. Too bad you can't run a drone on coal. Forgot to add power. We'll set this steel pipe sign to coal. So that's what we're dealing with. Coal. having a heck of a time keeping my inventory relatively clean. Oh man, I got one space that I need to clear out that. And everything is full. I think I have enough quartz crystal lying around. So theoretically now, I just need fuel and iron ore. Oh, it actually searched for coal again. I figured it would have reset. That's such a short trip to grab fuel. I don't think this is where I want to put this. There's a striking amount of iron here, though. I never would have guessed there would be quite this much iron here. I kind of hate this placement. It's so close that I would feel obligated. I'd have to add coal. It's like right around the corner, so I feel obligated to use this drone network. I wouldn't build a separate one. Rubber, heat sink, cooling devices. Turbo fuel, swapping, radios, copper sheets. Rubber again? Why do I have 2 rubber imports? Oh well, I probably overdid it in the rubber consumption department in Caterium. So I could add coal here, and then we'd effectively build a bridge out to the iron, which makes this water pipe look super janky. Then I could bring the coal out here and put like a... I think a double tower makes sense. Let's call it there. We'll put that together in the next episode. Basically, we'll have to put in coal, put in a nice sky bridge for the coal, connect this, mine this iron, and then put in probably a double wide tower to make the automated wiring. And then I guess we'd ship the automated wiring back to the computer complex on the same sky bridge. Right. So the hard part about this is going to be heavy modular frames. We might have to go back to the desert and try to increase our heavy modular frame output so we can siphon a few off and add that to this drone network. This drone network is getting ridiculous fast. There's still room over here, though. Am I even making computers over here? I've got a computer network, but I'm not convinced I'm making computers. I know I'm making radios. That's high speed. Huh. I think I checked this last time. I was surprised, but no. Yeah, we are making computers. We're making them right here. I kind of want to give these guys an opportunity to make some more of the inputs that we're gonna request going forward. But I'm also gonna put a little hot pink customization on this so we know which one of these we're using. If I look at automated wiring again, so automated wiring we're making, we have the circuit boards, we have the computers. We're gonna have to bring in the heavy modular frames. Okay, fine. We've done everything we can do as far as that goes. Then we gotta make supercomputers. I think we should find the OC supercomputer. We already have the radios, and we already have the cooling systems. Whether or not we got cooling systems over here could be a different question. Huh. We're short on something. We've got the computers and the crystal oscillators. But not the third thing. What's the third thing? Aluminum casing. It's coming back to me. Yeah.
I don't know. Have a good day.
So unfortunately, we don't have a massive collection of radios ready to go. Though we could. Cooling devices are over here. I don't think I'm running a belt back. Yeah, we shipped the radios off for nuclear pasta or something. Looks like we already have had this thought that we needed some more cooling devices on the side. So that would be the cooling devices if we find that recipe. I'm pretty sure I don't have any hard drives on me. So we've got our cooling devices ready to be shipped. And we've got them kind of locally ready to be used. Since we've got so many things in the computer realm, in our computer complex, it makes sense just to use this stuff locally. So we're going to have to bring in heavy modular frames. That's fine. Not exciting, but fine. And then we're going to have to find the OC supercomputer recipe. And then we'll have it ready to go. Okay, I like the looks of this. How many automated wiring are you going to want? Five automated wiring for one control unit. 1.5 control units for 0.75 assembly director systems. Oof. Alright, we'll do the math later. All in all, I think we're ready to go. We've got a plan. We've got to find one hard drive with our recipe in it. We're going to have to connect all this stuff. We're going to have to build the automated wiring factory. We're going to have to import the coal. And we're going to import the coal right on top of that iron, sky bridge everything back and forth. And that'll do it. Thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate it. We'll see you next time.